Hi. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to regular expressions, also called regex. Regular expressions are specially formatted strings that describe search patterns. These search patterns match characters in other strings. Regular expressions are used to ensure that data is in a particular format. For example, in input validation, the user enters a phone number. I want to ensure that this could be a valid phone number. The user enters a password. I want to ensure that the password matches the restriction of our organization. Another way regular expressions are used is to find character sequences that match a certain pattern. For example, I have 1,000 documents and I want to find all those ones with a date in June 2003. For example, I want to look at a whole number of international news websites and I want to find all entries about solar panels, something like that. Here are some basics about regex. \D stands for digit, \W is a word character, \S white space. If I mean 0 or more, that's a star, plus, that means 1 or more, a question mark is 0 or 1, and then I can have curly braces with a number that means exactly that often. Caveat: the backslash in a Java string is the escape character. If I want to include a backslash in my Java string, I have to double it, so it will look like a double D, a double S, etc. If I exchange the lowercase character to the uppercase character, it is the opposite, like a uppercase D means non-digit, uppercase W non-word character, etc. Class string includes a method called matches that can be used to find out whether the given string instance matches a given regular expression. Let's look at an example. I want to write a program that hard codes a regex search pattern and that allows the user to enter strings that are going to be matched against that pattern. So we start by declaring a scanner instance that reads from the keyboard. We declare a string regex that includes a hard-coded search pattern. You can see first it specifies an R, one or multiple, and then in addition there are word characters, again one or multiple. Next we're going to prompt the user. We tell the user that we need a word, or the user can press enter when he's finished. Now we read in the line provided by the user and we check. If the line is empty, that means the user just press the enter button and he's done. Otherwise we compare the user input, which is the word, and we check whether it matches our hard-coded regex expression. If it does, we print match. If it does not, we print no match. Now we're going to prompt the user again for more input, read in yet another line, and when the user presses the enter button, then he's done. The word length is 0 and we just write goodbye. So let's try this out. I'm going to run this example. I enter a word, let's say red. Red matches. It starts with an R and it has at least one additional word character. If I would say RR, that matches because the first R is my beginning and then an additional R is a word character. If I would say her, doesn't match, has to start with an R. If I would say R, doesn't match either. After the R there has to be at least one word character. Now when I say enter, I'm done. Goodbye. In some situations, especially when you do input validation, you might be able to find regular expressions that somebody wrote already and that serve your purpose quite well. So here is a website called Regular Expression Library, and it allows me to search for frequently used regular expressions. Here I'm looking for, let's say, a date. I want to look at all the dates in my dates and time category. I want to look only at dates that are at least average in the rating or above, and I'm searching. And I can just look at the different descriptions, what they do, what they don't do. You can see they have ratings, certain things they match, certain things they don't match. I would like something that catches an invalid date like the 31st of February. And I found one right here. This doesn't allow an invalid date like the 31st of February. So I'm copying the regex expression from here. Ctrl C. I go back to my code and I'm going to place it right here in my string. Notice regular expressions can get quite complex, and in Java I'm not allowed to have a single backslash. This is the escape character, so I need to exchange every backslash with a double backslash. I highlight my regular expression that I copied. I go now to my find replace, and I'm going to replace every backslash with a double backslash. Importantly, I don't want to do that all over my code. I only want to do that in my selected area, which is my regular expression. I do it everywhere there. Close. And now you can see my backslashes are now doubled. At this point, I'm going to run my code again. Let's just try 02, 31, and let's say 2009. Does not match. Great, that's what I hoped for. What about if I say month 13 and 12 and 1999? Doesn't match. What about something valid? Maybe 03, 14, 20, 02. That matches. I can try and test my regular expression until I'm convinced that it serves my purpose, and then I just press enter. I'm done with my testing and I can use it for my input validation.